And we're back with another round of this Gunfire Reborn. We actually beat it. I beat it with Tao here, and so now it's time for me to try and beat the game with someone else. I don't know who I want to try and beat it with next. I really like Lee, so I think we're gonna try and beat it with Lee next. So let's go for it. Get my volume adjusted here. And let's go for it. I'm in a beta. I'm waiting to hopefully get into the beta for Ravenbound, which is another roguelite. I'm just all about the roguelites lately, so I'm really hoping to get into that one. But we'll see. I kind of been thinking about revisiting Binding of Isaac because Binding of Isaac was kind of tough, and I didn't get super far into it. But it's undeniably one of the best roguelites out there, right? So maybe Binding of Isaac. Ooh, we'll grab that. I am so glad that it is almost Friday. It has been a long week, and I am ready for the weekend. We just found out there's going to be some cool stuff going on this weekend, deciding what we want to do. So there is a sunflower festival at a farm near us called Bauman's, and that looks like fun. We're going to go and dress up as a ghost and take some pictures and get lost in the corn maze, and I might fly my drone over it. I don't know yet. I emailed them to see if they allowed that sort of a thing, and they never messaged me back. So it's one of those things where, like, do I take that as a yes, I can do that? Do I take that as a no, I'm not allowed to because they never got back to me? Like, it's kind of hard to tell if I should do that or not. But there's some cool patterns in like the Sunflower Festival and all that, so I do go on to fly the drone over it, but I also don't want to get on the bad side, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. But there's also on Saturday there's this punk festival going on, and even though I do not dress punk or look punk, it looks like it's going to be a whole lot of fun. The coolest thing, there's going to be like skateboarding and rollerblading, of course, all that sort of thing, but also they're setting up graffiti walls where people can like do their own spray paint graffiti. So I'm really excited to see what people do with that. So I'm really hoping to get some pictures of that. I'm going to stand out. I'm going to stand out like a sore thumb, but what is punk? And then there's also going to be Halloween Town happens in Mount St. Helens, Oregon every year. And they usually invite like the cast of Halloween Town and other people like that to come and join the festivity, and it's usually a lot of fun. This year, this Saturday, they got Guillermo from What We Do in the Shadows, and he is just a phenomenal actor, and we love that show. So we're kind of hoping maybe to go to that, maybe get a picture shoot with him. I don't know. Like, I was talking to Emmy about it. I legitimately don't know. Like, it's $65 to get a picture taken with him, and like, there's no guarantee that you actually like get to talk to the actor, or, do anything. It's just literally a photo shoot, and that's it. And it's like, is that worth it? Like, we've never really been ones to worship celebrities. We don't really care that much about celebrities. So, like, what is it really worth $65 to get a picture taken with some random celebrity? I don't know. I really don't know if it's worth it or not. So we've kind of been going back and forth on it. It's expensive, and what are you gonna do with that, right? You have the picture. It's like, cool, I have this picture, but then what do you do with that picture of that celebrity afterwards? Like, yeah, it's cool to have there, but I know some people brag about like, oh, look at this one time I met Kanye or whatever, but like, I don't know, it seems kind of weird. Do people brag about that, like meeting random actors? Like, I guess it's a Reddit story. it would be great content for our podcast. You know, Emmy was talking about that. That's definitely true, but I just don't know if it's worth it. And like, I don't expect the dude to want to sit there and talk with us, right? Because he's a human too, and he's a random stranger wants to come say hello. Like, what's the point? But again, it's a lot of money. I don't know if it's worth it. So I'm still debating that one. But the Punk in the Park definitely sounds like a blast. That sounds like a whole lot of fun to go take pictures and listen to some local punk bands, and they have like taco trucks coming in. So seems like it's going to be a good time. So that's the plan for the weekend so far, unless something else pops up. But I think that's all there is as of right now. I hope there's more. I know you're busy with work all week long, but there's just something nice about like also being busy on the weekends and doing something in your spare time, you know. So I don't mind spending my whole weekends doing things. Though every now and then it is nice to have a weekend off and just do nothing. I want another one of those, if we can afford it, to go up to Lincoln City and get in our hot tub hotel. That's always a super nice getaway. And that's always worth it. When I need like a little getaway and a vacation, that is definitely the place to go. Lincoln City. In the hot tub hotel. Although, I hate to admit it, we've been to Lincoln City so many times now that like, I honestly don't even know if there's anything worth doing in Lincoln City anymore. Like, we've just gone so many times that I don't know that if there's anything we haven't gotten to do there yet. Like, there is a beach that's got the Ghost Forest. We want to go see the Ghost Forest, so that is one thing we can still do out there. And there's an animal sanctuary a couple miles away. But like Lincoln City itself, like we just explored it so much. We've done it so many times that's like, is it worth going back? I think one more time. I think one more time for sure. After that, I don't know. We'll have to find a new spot on the coast to go visit and go do things in. There is one that's really cool. It's Niskawen, I think it's called. We want to go hang out there. The problem is like all the hotels have converted into Airbnbs, and Airbnbs are just awful to deal with. Excuse me. And they're only getting worse. Like all these Airbnbs that have all these ridiculous rules, like all these sign out things and all these additional fees, and like if I wanted to deal with all that, I would just get a hotel. I don't get why all these Airbnbs think they can get away with doing all this stuff. I guess they feel like they can get away with it because they can get away with it because they are, but I'm tired of dealing with those. So as much as we want to stay on that beach, I don't really want to deal with all the Airbnb stuff, you know? So I don't know if we're going to end up staying there or not. Alright, Flawless Boss. He didn't even touch us. Did not even touch us. Alright, I haven't really been reading these as I've been grabbing them, so hopefully I've been grabbing good ones because I have not been reading it at all. Let's grab the fire weapon, I guess. We're a fire character. We still have to go back to that haunted lighthouse and fly the drone out to the haunted lighthouse. That is also on the agenda, but also on the drone agenda is someday there's a new drone that came out from DJI that I want to get, and I'm hoping to be able to afford that here soon. Then looking at a couple jobs, I might have got myself another wedding, hopefully. I haven't heard back from them, but I'm hoping that that I'm going to get this wedding gig, because weddings obviously pay awesome, and I get a lot more good stuff for my portfolio, and there's too much good stuff. I really hope this wedding pans out for me. Ooh, an even better flaming weapon. Let's grab this one. So please, if you pray for me, which I always appreciate, please pray for me. But pray that I get this wedding gig, because it would be most excellent for my career and for my finances and for so many things. So if you could keep me in your thoughts and prayers for that one, I would certainly appreciate it. Oh boy. These shield guys are always a huge pain to try and take down. Now let's charge up my special and hope that that's... No, 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 no. Don't want to deal with that guy. These henchmen are the worst. Alright, he should go down with one of those. Perfect. Ooh, an upgraded Big Hippo? With chance... Wait. So this one has less accuracy, more damage, it's less critical, total damage, and a chance for fire damage, while the other one does all of its damage is fire. Ooh, that is a tough choice. We're gonna keep this one. I think the lesser burning effect but more damage will be super helpful for me, so... No, we're not doing the dual edge. That always ruins me. Okay, here we go. Onwards to the boss. I hear my Discord going off, so if y'all are in Discord chatting because I can't see you in Twitch or something, I'm sorry, I don't see that right now. Hopefully that's not the case, though. Hopefully y'all can chat if you want to chat in here, or if you just want to lurk. Lurking is always cool. But I do really want to get this wedding job. I want to do more weddings. Like, pet photography is my thing. I love pet photography, but I know that, like, weddings are where it's at. So I will take weddings. Unless someone wants to do a pet wedding, I'll do a pet wedding. Oh, that is not good. Cursed magazine. 33% chance when I reload to use double the ammo. That is really bad for me. Alright, down he goes. I guess I need to spend some money too, huh? Haven't really visited any shops or anything. We're just doing so good this time around. This is where I jinx myself because I say that we're doing good, which means I'm immediately going to get dogpiled. Because that's, you know, how the game works. That's how my luck works. Same thing when I play Pokemon and say things are going well. Alright, let's take down the rogue arsonist. Ooh. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I don't even think we took any damage there. I'm getting better. Trying to think of what else is on the horizon. It's been a busy couple weeks. I've been, like I said, trying to find as many jobs as I can for photography to build the photography business. I think I've kind of resigned myself to the job that I have. You know, I applied at a couple other places, but none of them seem to be panning out, so maybe it's just time to settle in and just do the job. You know, it's not as bad as I make it seem. I'm sure there are definitely worse jobs out there, right? So I think it's just time to settle in and enjoy the job for a little bit, or enjoy the freedom that the job gives me to do other things, and, you know, appreciate what I have. That's a hard lesson for me, is just be content with what I have and move forward. It is just, overall, that is a hard lesson for me, and for work, for possessions, for so much in life. Like, I'm a go-getter. I like to go and get. I like to I like to work more. I like to do more. I like to be challenged. I like all that. So to just sit and be happy is something I just struggle with so much. And maybe that's just the lesson I need to learn, you know? Maybe it's time to just listen to what's being told to me and say, hey, don't move anywhere. Just enjoy what you got for a little bit. I definitely don't think there's anything wrong with that either. Again, it's a tough lesson. It's one that I don't like, but you know, sometimes we have to learn lessons we don't like in life, right? Woo! One-shot that guy. Alright, I think I saw a vault back there, so let's go back and grab the vault. Let's grab some extra weapon damage. Another boss. That is okay. Another one, patience. Patience is one of those virtues I do not have. When I want something, I want it now, and that makes it very hard for me. So it definitely wouldn't kill me to do a little bit better with those sort of things too. Man, this sword does so much damage. Like, that just wiped that guy off the face of the earth. Maybe I need to use the sword more. Maybe I need to choose the melee character more. This thing rocks. Less primary skill. Fill your magazine after dashing. Get 1 ammo for every meal. Oh, those are all good. Those are all really good. But we're gonna fill our gauge faster. The Foxfire is really good. So it looks like the new Modern Warfare is coming out, and the Overwatch 2 are both coming out very soon. So the question is, which to play? Which to play? Is it going to be Modern Warfare or Overwatch 2? Is going to be, you know, the shooter. I honestly don't know which. Like, I did not like the first Overwatch all that much. I was actually in the beta, and I suggested a lot of changes for them to make, and they completely ignored all the changes I suggested, and then they made the changes later in the game. So I guess eventually they learned that I kind of knew what I was talking about, but, you know. There were definitely some problems in the beta. There were a lot of issues in the beta. The biggest one being hero stacking, where everyone could just play as the same hero, and it would cause all sorts of issues. And, like, from a gameplay sense, it doesn't even make sense. Like, the heroes are supposed to be very individual, right? That's the whole point of, like, choosing a champion is you are that champion. There's no other. You are the only one of those in the world, right? And so why would they allow you to play as multiple on the same team? That doesn't even make sense from, like, a lore perspective or a gameplay perspective. It made zero sense to me, and I always despised that, and they eventually got rid of it, but not before I already lost interest in the game and stopped playing, so too little too late. So I'm not super hyped for Overwatch 2, but also I'm not super hyped for another Modern Warfare because I'm tired of buying the same Call of Duty every single month, you know. But to be fair, this one does look a lot better than Cold War, because Cold War, was that the last one? I think it was Cold War, wasn't it? It was pretty awful. I don't remember. I didn't even play it for that long. Like, the animations were terrible, the sounds were terrible. The game, everything about it, everything was way worse on that one than the one before that. So I'm ready to get away from that. Hopefully this redeems it, but I have doubts, you know. Oh, boar caught me on fire. Alright, we're still doing good. We've got max health, our shield's regenerating. Ooh, crits deal 50% damage to enemy HP rather than shield or armor. That is gnarly. That is really good. We will take that. We need that. I wonder if that applies for bosses too. That's nice, because some of these monsters out here have so much armor that being able to just pierce through that is the best power-up I've gotten, honestly. There we go. Ooh. Speaking of armor. Ooh, more. Okay. Let's try and get out of their way. You know, another game I've been thinking about playing a lot recently, I don't know why, is Graveyard Keeper. You haven't seen it, it's like Stardew Valley, but instead of crops, you tend the graveyard. It's kind of that good, funny sense of humor. It's a good game. I never beat it all the way through. Maybe it's time to go beat that one through. Cult of the Lamb is one of the first games I've ever platinumed. It's one of the first games I enjoyed so much that I actually legitimately platinumed it and played it all the way through and beat every single thing. And since I've done that, I kind of want to platinum a few more games. You know, it's kind of a nice feeling to get that platinum, to get that completion. So I need to find some other games that I can platinum out and do. So I really enjoyed that. Honestly, I didn't think I would, but I really did enjoy it. Oh boy. Okay, so he's summoning the traps. Okay. I forgot this guy is very difficult. Okay. No. We don't want to get in the quicksand. Avoid the quicksand. Why is he invincible? Okay. Well, that did not that invincibility did not help him very much, did it? Raining loot from the sky. We were talking about Viva Pinata yesterday. That's another one that I wish I could play more of. Viva Pinata was an amazing game. Dexter's here. Hello, Dexter. Glad to see you talking. I've been talking to myself for like 30 minutes here. How's it going today? I guess that's one of those streamer skills you gotta develop, though. Be able to just sit there and talk to yourself nonstop is a blessing. It used to be something people would look down upon yourself if you just talk to yourself for hours on end, and now it's a marketable skill. So go figure. Nice. More gunmanship. Doing okay? I'm doing okay as well. As has been talking a little bit about, got some job opportunities possibly coming up. Maybe a wedding I might have got hired for. That I'm really hoping I got hired for. I could really use the wedding. So things are good. I'm ready for the weekend. I'm definitely ready for the weekend. Ready for winter time. Ready for all the hot weather to be gone. I'm ready for snow. I really want to do some more photography in the snow. And even though we don't get a whole lot of snow here in Oregon, I'm really hoping maybe just a little bit of snow. Just a little bit, because it's super fun to take photos in the snow. So maybe just a little bit of snow. Need some rest? I feel you on that. Boom! Sniped. Not a fan of snow, but I want to be cold already. Yeah, the cold is the best part of winter. 100%. I am done with these 100-degree days, the heat. No, thank you. Bring on the cold. I am ready for 30-degree days. Ooh, that guy just pinned me to a wall. Good job. Good job, random mob. I don't like driving in the snow, but like I said, it's pretty to take pictures of. So I like it for the pictures. I like it for the aesthetic, but not for the reality of, you know, car crashes and shortages on things and all that. Like, don't like it for that, but it is pretty. Oh, I forgot I had a perk. When I kill an enemy, I don't use ammo, so limited ammo on these guys. Boom. I'm also ready for a little bit more darkness, because there's some stuff I really want to do in the dark now. Being a low light photographer, you know, being able to do photographs in the dark and things like that is awesome. And I go to bed so early. Like, the sun is still up when I go to bed now. Like, it never used to be that way, but I go to bed and it's still light in the bedroom, and I'm done with that. I'm sick of that. So I'm ready for darkness. Bring on the darkness. Hate driving in the snow. Hope my job knows I'll be permanently work from home in the winter. You know, there's no good reason not to be, right? If you don't need to be in the office, then why take the risk, right? Like, even if you're a safe driver, that doesn't guarantee the people around you are safe drivers, right? And that's like half the issue, is the other people are unpredictable or don't know how to drive in the snow, and it causes wrecks. And if you don't have to go in, why risk it? Why risk it at all, you know? Alright, what kind of a boss do we have here? An elite Yaksha. Well, he wasn't too elite, so not for a job I can easily do in the basement. Ooh, let's compare this to our current Fire Bat. More damage, Gemini weapon, more attack speed, more damage against bosses, lucky shot. Yeah. We're gonna swap that. We're gonna get the better bat. See, corrosion, double. Oh, let's take that. 25% extra damage while my HP is max? Heck yeah. We'll take that. Though the darnest thing, I know that everyone in retail has always had this experience, you know, where like you have to work on Christmas and all the customers come in and they tell you like, oh, it's so awful they make you work on Christmas. Why are you working on Christmas? And it's like, well, because you're here. Because people want to shop on Christmas. If you didn't come in, I wouldn't have to work on Christmas. Do you see the problem here? Like, that happens all the time, but it also happens in the rain and snow and ice, where people are like, oh, you know, why'd they make you guys drive into work today? It's so awful out there. Like, don't they care about your health and safety? Well, we're here because you're here. If you guys didn't show up, then we wouldn't have to. And it's always one of those great ironies. I'm not sure if people ever actually like realize or not that they're the cause of it. The only reason why they make you come in and work is because someone inevitably will say, you know what? Blizzard of the Century, it's time for me to go to the post office and get some stamps. That sounds about right now, you know? It's just what is going through their minds. Not that I ever really minded working Christmas, like, especially when I worked at a grocery store before I met my wife. You know, it was a good thing to be open for people. You felt like you were doing a good deed. And, like, I still got to go home to my family. So I didn't mind working Christmas, and it was nice to be able to give it to other people who had families. You know, like, people who had kids saying, hey, you take Christmas off, so I'll work it because you have little kids waiting for you, and, you know, I don't want to ruin their Christmas, so I'll be the nice guy. And I didn't mind doing that. I actually kind of liked doing that. And I worked a lot of Christmases at the call center, and let me tell you, that one is something else. Working at the bank on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, because inevitably someone's card will get shut down, and like, you know, you're ruining my Christmas, why'd you shut down my card on Christmas Day? No, it was either the easiest job in the world or the hardest job in the world, and there was no in between. Either people loved you because you were saving Christmas, or they hated you because you were ruining Christmas, and there was no in between. I know it's the same for like grocery stores. Like, what, you don't have any more cranberry sauce in? Well, you've ruined Christmas. So I know that everyone deals with that at some point, but man, does it get crazy. Oh, miss me, whale shark. Alright. We're doing really good this turn. We might actually beat this game again. But that convenience is hard to beat. Like, I know you don't want to shop on Christmas and stuff because then shops have to stay open for it and all that. But like, you know, my credit union isn't open on weekends. I can't tell you how many times that's been super inconvenient that they're not open 24/7 for whenever I need them. So I understand to a degree the wanting the convenience of 24-hour access to anything. You know, but I also don't think it would be a bad thing to get away from that. Emmy and I have talked about it. You know, as Catholics, we're not supposed to work on Sundays. So, you know, we were talking about like, what if the whole world actually like achieved that? What if, you know, even on a smaller scale, what if our entire town was just shut down on Sundays? What if we couldn't go grocery shopping? What if we couldn't go to the movies? What if we couldn't get our regular shopping done? What if everything really was shut down on Sunday? And it definitely sounds hard at first, but I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. Like, convincing people to disconnect and not just buy things on their day off, but, you know, actually just spend time and do things, go out doing things that are free, like hiking. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. So I don't think it'll ever happen. I definitely don't think I don't think Christianity's influence is big enough anywhere that nothing would be open on Sundays. I think even the Vatican is open on Sundays, right? Because you have tourism and all that going on. So, and like even the local monks around us who sell like fudge and cookies and brownies and stuff, like they hire outside help to come in on Sundays so they can have their, you know, their prayers and everything going on, and they don't have to work on Sundays, you know, against the rules and all that. It's just like, why are we at a place in society where you have to be able to buy the monk fudge and the monk coffee on a Sunday? Like, why is that a necessity? We're too millennial for that. Sundays are spent dreading Mondays, right? That's why we need to implement the 3-day weekends across the board, right? So you can have Saturday to relax, Sunday to actually do what you want to do, and then one more day to dread having to go back in to work. Right now it's split up where one day is errand day, and then the rest of the time you're dreading going into work. Okay, this is a new boss. This is a new boss, and I don't know what to expect. Oh boy. There is too much going on here. Why are there multiple heads? Whoa! Alright, let's revive. I think we can finish this boss. I think we can do this. Just gotta keep an eye out for that. Oh! Apparently both heads can do that. Whoa, there's more! There's more! What is going on? We did it! I didn't think we were gonna do that! Oh, that was going crazy fast. I can't believe we beat that boss. Alright, we unlocked the fourth area. We've never been here before. Is this still considered a win, or... Kung Fu monkeys? Fisherman? Lightning Jade Gunner? What is this? Why am I fighting Kung Fu monkeys and penguins and fishermen? And mountain guards? Ooh. is nuts. This area is tough. But we made it. We made it here. What do we got up there? Jade Gunners. No problem. Fishermen. Mutant penguins. Oh man, I don't think we're going to make it all the way to the boss on this one, but we're going to certainly try. Stay back, evil monkeys. Okay, ooh. I do not like these teleporting guys with guns. Okay, those guys need belly shots, not head shots. Alright, we're learning. Someone dropped a Justice plus 10? And a Gemini inscription. Oh, I need a Gemini inscription, but I can't give up the big hippo. Alright, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. And there goes my stream. I do not know why that's been happening lately. I do not know why my stream just randomly breaks in the middle of my stream and removes all my layovers and stuff. I do not know what is causing that. I guess I need to look into that a little bit more and fix that. Kind of annoying. Oh, my special did not take that guy down. Oh boy. Alright, let's swap to melee for a second. This is chaotic. There are so many enemies here. Way more than usual. Those penguins have flamethrowers, but with ice? Like, this is nuts. That was a challenge room. That felt like a challenge room. So you can see me keep kind of like over here. My usual camera's over here, but that one's not working right now. So I keep forgetting my actual camera's up there. So every time you see me over here, like talk like that, it's because I'm trying to talk to you guys, but I keep forgetting where my camera's at. I gotta fix that too. So much stuff is breaking lately. I do not know why. Excuse me. Alright, more Kung Fu monkeys. A lot of them. Alright. Please tell me we're almost done with this area. This is way too many people. At least those bears don't seem to be too deadly. Seems like they just knocked me back for the most part, so they're not too bad so far. These monkeys, on the other hand, seem like they'd be very deadly, so I do not want to mess with them. Alright. Do they rank the different animals' strengths? I do not know. What the heck is that? A UFO flying saucer? What the heck? Why is there a UFO coming after me? And why is it empowering the bears? You can always tell when you're in, like, so this is the DLC area, I believe. Like, they added this area as a part of the paid DLC they came out. You can always tell when something is like DLC because this is so like beyond crazy compared to the regular game that we were just playing. And this is normal mode. Like, I can't imagine how berserk this gets on hard mode or elite mode. Like, woo! Okay. Please tell me that is it. Oh, and I'm locked out of certain things too? Rough. Ancient walruses. Mandrill cavalry. My trigger finger's starting to get sore from holding down the buttons so long. Oh, that flying saucer is back. This area is just nuts. I feel like, what was that show? The Angry Beavers, where Daggett was always like, that was nuts! It was a good show. That was a really good show. I'm pretty sure we just watched that one not too long ago, so I think they brought it back on like Hulu or Netflix or something. I don't remember which, but I do know that we watched it sometime recently. Just turning these guys into confetti. Why do they turn into walruses when they die? I see that that's a curse, but why walruses? Nothing about this makes sense. For a game this cartoony, it looks really difficult. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is tough, and this is still the like easy mode. We haven't even gotten into the super hard modes yet, so I have no idea what's gonna happen when we get there. Well, they finally broke down my shield. Let's hide for a second. Let's regenerate a little bit. I am not looking forward to the hard mode on this. Alright, shoot down the flying saucer. That seems to give them some sort of shield or invulnerability or something. Oh no. I let that guy get too close. I thought that was it. That guy got way too close. I thought that was the end, but we somehow managed. Look at all that loot. Does your magic track? It does not. It only goes in the one area I tell it to go, like that, and the little meteors do. Those hunt them down when I hit them with the meteors, so... Oh, Finally ran out of ammo. That guy's way too far up there. Alright, let's claim all of our loot. Look at all that gold. Guess we're taking the Fiery Heart. And this is the boss. Here we go. The summit. Last boss. This is the end. Can we do it? Okay. Cool sword intro. That's a must. Invincibility. That's not cool. Some sort of magical tube that's making him stronger. That's giving him abilities. Ooh. Oh boy, what is going on here? What is this? Okay, third phase. Did I do it? Oh shoot, he got a new shield back? Oh. We were so close. So close. Look at that shield. Man, disappointment. We were so close. And it doesn't count that as a win because I went on for the harder mode. Oh, bummer. Definitely can get him the second time. Maybe. If I build correctly, maybe. I need more shield breaking things because that shield was huge. And maybe an extra dash or two. Alright, I think that I know it was kind of short. I only did one run today, but that took up like a whole hour. And I promised Emmy that we were going to go to Target today because there's Halloween-y stuff. So I think we're going to go do that. So thanks for hanging out today, Dexter, and thank you everyone else for joining. Appreciate having you all here. I'm going to go get some Halloween-y stuff at Target, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone.